Alright, and we're live. Hello everybody and welcome back to JOKE4, The Great Escape. And on this wonderful Sunday, we have a match between Crustbell and Desinias. This should be a pretty interesting match. The seedings are pretty close. And while I'm not too familiar with these players, I will say that in terms of like skill in general, they do seem pretty similar. Both having similar skill on that rice, at least from what we saw last round, and also on those lens doing pretty similarly. So possibly this should be a close game. At least, you know, we're hoping this isn't another sleep. Anyway, we get right into the pick. It will be Desinias' first pick, and he will be going for that hybrid 1. So, it will be Necomana by treeidk, math by Tezel. Now, here's the thing about hybrid 1. It is all about those varied release timings. It's not exactly too, you know, dependent on breaks, to say the least. It's going to be more of a accuracy / ratio battle. So, well, only time will tell which of these players will take it home. Instantly seeing that mirror, because of course mirror helps in 1 key. Definitely. Alright. As we enter the map, we do see some early 200s coming in from Crustbell. And overall, Desinias' what seems to be ratio is doing a little bit better, but he does find the first miss. As for Crustbell, he is at 250 combos, so right now he will be extending his lead by a little bit, but right as I say that, he does find a miss, giving Desinias' back the combo lead. Right now it does seem like Desinias is holding a little bit of a better ratio, and Crustbell does find a few misses on these kind of burstier patterns. Yeah, it does seem like Crustbell isn't exactly liking these patterns, to say the least. And as for Desinias, he has reached the combo cap, so right now he just has to hold and extend his lead even further. Crustbell does not seem to be comfortable at all in this map, but here is the break section. Right now we do see an 83,000 point score lead coming in from Desinias'. Crustbell bissing on practically nothing. That's a little bit unfortunate. And as we enter the second part of the map, there is still about 1/4 left. But yeah, the score lead is at 100,000 points right now, and Desinias does look pretty comfortable. As I say that, he finds a miss. There goes his combo. Now Crustbell can try to get some sort of combo back, and he is slowly approaching that combo cap. But yeah, the score lead is still at 102,000 points, and just because of Desinias' overwhelming accuracy advantage right now, Crustbell can't really do much to shift the score lead in his favor. And as we enter the final section of this map, it will most likely be a point that will go to Desinias'. What a performance! Both players finding a few misses here and there, but Crustbell really did not look too comfortable on this hybrid 1. As for Desinias, this was a very well picked first pick. Incredible ratio, 1,500 to 327. Just a few unfortunate breaks, but yeah, taking the point. 1-0. It will be Crustbell's picks right now, and it will be an instant rice 1 pick. So, rice 1. I don't have the spreadsheet open. That is amazing. Oh well. It will be beginning by Life Fury. Now, Rice 1 as far as I'm concerned, is kind of techy. It has quite a bit of doublets and, you know, a little bit difficult to say the least for a Rice 1 pick. But, you know, Crustbell and Desinias have pretty similar skill if we're looking at the Rice. We did constitute that from the previous rounds and also qualifiers. Now we're just waiting for the players to ready up, and then we'll be getting right into it. Anyway, we do see the good luck, have fun's funny chat, and let's get right into the Rice 1 pick by Crustbell. And as we enter the map, we do see a little bit of a better ratio at the very start coming from Crustbell, but he finds the first few misses on that little bit of a bursty pattern. A little bit unfortunate, giving Desinias the combo lead right now. He is holding a 150 and also holding the better accuracy of 99.18 currently. This map is pretty short, all things considered, 1 minute and 34 seconds, so every single miss will count. And you can instantly see that as the score lead is 41,000 points and growing. If Crustbell wants to take this map right now, he has to hold on to every single combo and hope that Desinias just finds a break. But right now, so far, does seem like he is looking pretty comfortable. He has reached the combo cap, finding a few goods. That's a little bit interesting. But so far, Desinias is still FC, and right as I say that, he finds a break. This might be a little bit of a unfortunate break, but yeah, there's just not enough map for Crustbell to come back, even with the superior combo. And another point for Desinias, only finding that one break, choking the FC. So far, pretty nice performances from both players, especially Desinias, who has practically held above 870,000 points on every single map so far. But it has only been 2 maps, and it will be his pick. Instantly going into that hybrid too. You know, if you win one hybrid, why not pick the other? Anyway, hybrid 2 will be MX Box by FaZe, map by none other than how do you say that? Sparks? I never like some of these names, you know, they're somewhat hard to say. I might have said it wrong, but hey, it is a custom map from yours truly, one of the Highlanders of the server. Now, Hyper 2 is kind of a hard map, I would have to say so myself. It is a swing map with quite a bit of doublets, and if you haven't practiced this map, I mean, it's gonna be really rough for you. As one person said it, it's an evil swing map, whatever that means. So let's see how the players perform. Alright, going in the map, Crustbell once again holding the superior ratio. But again, it is only the start of the map. We do see Desinias dropping some 200s and grades. That's a little bit unfortunate. But this is the harder hybrid map of the two. And right now, it does seem like Crustbell is looking just a little bit more comfortable on this map. But right as I say that, he does find a miss. A little bit unfortunate, giving Desinias the combo advantage. And you can instantly see him getting the score lead to only 3,000 points, which is not too much. But it is a start, and Crustbell finding another miss. That's really unfortunate. Especially, you know, knowing he's 2 points down, that's not exactly what you want to see. But hey, it has only been 1 quarter, so there's still more than enough of the map left to take the score lead back and maybe even gain a point. Yeah, but Desinias right now holding... I don't think it's an FC. No, it is an FC. But yeah, Crustbell finding another miss and another miss. Okay, well, he's finding misses here and there. Really struggling on these little patterns. Especially on those doublets. As for Desinias, again, looking very comfortable. He is dropping here and there some 200s, but right now, just because of his superior combo and accuracy, it won't really matter too much. As for Crustbell, yeah, not looking too comfortable. Still half the map left, but if he wants to take this, he has to practically just start getting some combo. But right now, it does seem like he is struggling quite a bit. Desinias finds his first miss on this map. But he has extended the score lead to 60,000 points. And right now, both players having about equal combo, with about 1/4 of the map left to go. And Desinias building his combo back up, and both players finding a miss again. Still a bit less than 1/4 left to go, and 65,000 point difference right now. Not looking too great for Crustbell, not exactly holding too big of a combo, nor holding the higher act in the lobby. So at this point, yeah, I don't think there's much that Crustbell can do to take this point back. And Desinias will be finding his 3rd point. Another great pick from him. If you win one hybrid, why not pick the other hybrid? Oh, also Epic Man just woke up. Nice. Anyway, yeah, again, but pretty good performance from both players. Actually, really similar ratios, both being about that 1,100 to about 700/650. Pretty similar accurate ratio. Just those misses and 200s is what decided this point. And anyway, it will be an instant LN2 pick, so this will be the first LN pick that we'll see. Oops, I don't know why stream just loaded in. You know, if you lost on the Rise and hybrids, you know, maybe switch it up. No breaks from the start of the map. Oh, no, I take that back. Crustbell finding the first miss. A little bit unfortunate. But it is only the start of the map. And, you know, overall, the map pulls have been pretty long, so usually these early misses won't matter too much, but he does find another miss. A little bit unfortunate. As for... Oh. Yeah, right now Crustbell doesn't seem to be too comfortable on these LNs. Desinias does find a miss, but he has a score lead of 300, now 400,000 points just because of that combo lead that he had earlier. Crustbell really struggling on those release timings. Both players trading left and right, but yeah, just because of that early lead from Desinias, he is still in the lead by 67,000 points. Also holding the high accuracy, that being 98.45. As for Crustbell, yeah, he's trying. Having a accuracy of 95.40, well, 0.55 at this point, and actually starting to build up his combo. And my bad, he finds another miss. One bit of a weird pick from Crustbell, just seeing as he's struggling quite a bit to hold any combo on this map. And even dropping into the A rank range. And as the map is coming to an end, we will see another point by Desinias with a whopping score lead of 180,000 points. Well, 78,000 points, same thing. Anyway, I am finally joined with the second commentator that's running a little bit late. Hello, Epic Man.
Hello, hi. I am so sorry that I came in very late. I had to go shopping.
All good, all good.
Yeah, okay. I mean, Desinias is a match point situation now, so I guess I can just compensate for one map, or maybe potentially more if Crustbell does match this and have some wins in their favor, but allow me to spare me a minute. Let me just check the link, the MP link right now.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright,
anyway.
So MX Black Box was relatively close. It was probably like one of the closer maps out of the other few that we've had, maybe besides from Life Fury beginning. Okay, alright, that's good. Alright. So anyways, yeah. Alright, LN1. Alright. Bit of a fair pick, I'd say. Yeah.
No, go on.
Okay, so I was gonna say LN1 is a bit of a fair pick because of the fact that it's a little more of like one of those like straightforward LN maps that you have in the 1K sphere. So yeah. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm just like trying to adjust for the situation. It's
fine.
Yeah.
Take a minute if you need one. Anyway, yeah. Classic LN release timing map. It is your LN1 in a 1K tournament. So yeah, just expect a lot of release timings. Also, this is a banger of a song. I must mention that. But yeah, let's get right into the map.
Yeah, indeed. Desinias is at 1 point away from being able to make it through this match, being able to destroy the likes of Crustbell, as we can see right here. But Crustbell here is looking to try and prevent that from happening. Once again, whoever wins this match is gonna have to face off against the likes of Jackson in the next round of quarterfinals, as we start the conditionals round. But as we can see here, it does seem like Crustbell is off to a bit of a rough start, taking that drop right there. Desinias not going to falter at any point given for going through some of these streams so far. It's relatively slow at a pretty appropriate BPM, 127 BPM, so very moderate speed for being able to play some of these really tight LN Jackson streams. with just one key alone that you have at your disposal.
Yeah, truly so, and Desinias has found the combo cap. As for Crustbell, finding another miss would be unfortunate, but is only 1/4 of the map has only passed, so, you know, there's still enough time to turn it around. As for ratio, Desinias is still holding a pretty nice ratio with a accuracy to go with it, 99.41.
Yeah, very monstrous accuracy on top of that as well. Even out with that one miss there, it is really good how Desinias is able to maintain such strong accuracy on the board, going for a lot of these LS, because these are the type of releases that you would expect many people to start failing on, basically. As we have seen from like multiple players not seeming way too confident going into this type of map or something where you have some of these really fast releases. We can definitely see it through the vulnerability, through some of the cracks that basically comes on the window of Crustbell here. Basically trying to cross the bell as best as they can going into the second half, but the score lead is a little too big for Crustbell to be able to manage with how the consistency has been throughout this match, and especially against the likes of Desinias, is going to have to take maybe a very major, maybe a very big like circumstance to come through to be able to switch the point back.
Yeah, but so far he has finally reached the combo cap in this map. Both players are now at the maximum combo where you can gain points. So all about the ratio. So
yeah, the game's pretty much all about the ratio when you only have just one button to press. As simple as it sounds, it can definitely be very tricky to manage with in its own right as well, just because of the fact that despite the fact that you only have one button, people just know, especially Jay, as we all know, just know how to utilize that to such a degree that everyone starts to literally like shiver their timbers as soon as they think about the idea of having to compete with only just one key alone, because they know how to make maps difficult even with only just one button that you can press. But Desinias has been doing a really good job being able to manage all that, all things given, and despite as much effort Crustbell has been putting to try and compete against the likes of Desinias, it is unfortunately not going to be enough, as Desinias comes out with a 5-0 sweep going through the round of 16. Going to be minimizing a lot of those misses and a lot of these misjudgments. The ratios were close in the perfects, however, it was just down to the slider breaks and some of the other miscellaneous misjudgments that really set the two apart of the paradigm.
yeah, I didn't expect this match to be a sweep, but hey, here we are. Congratulations to Desinias, you did it again. Finding a 5-0 match and moving on to the quarterfinals. As for Crustbell, not a bad performance, not bad at all. Just, you know, one player has to move on and one has to unfortunately drop down.
It's a limbo.
With that being said, I'm not sure who is Desinias is gonna play next week against, but it will
Jackson.
be Jackson. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, I know Jackson is a very strong opponent as well, so having fallen from the winner's bracket earlier against Peaceful with another sweep as well, I do feel like the nerves are going to have to at least rise up for both players here, whether we see Desinias trying to punch the ticket into the conditionals, because this is exactly what they're going to have to face off against, or at least deal with. Or we also have the other top half of the losers bracket where there's just going to be so many players just trying to fight for their lives to be able to at least continue competing in such a tournament as this, which is the JOKE4 tournament after all. But once again, we still only have a few matches. In fact, we only have 3 matches left here. One of them is actually currently ongoing, Lizozoian versus Nev QR. But then we also have 2 matches in the next few hours. 18 UTC, gonna be in about 30 minutes. We have Spanish versus Wowie, and then at 22 UTC, the final match of the round 16 weekend, it's Sleepy Maddie versus Asel Masa Hola. So, very good lineup of matches awaiting to be played out, and we hope to see you all then. Yeah, treeidk, do you have anything else you'd like to bring up before we close out?
Not quite. I mean, it was a really good match, but yeah, I mean, I think we've said everything that has to be said. And that's about it from me. So yeah, bye-bye.
Yep, see you later.